the connector is. I don't think it would affect your SWR at all. You could come down 1 foot below where where the wires connect to the coax. Be sure to weatherproof your coax up there also so the rain can't get inside. Talk to you later. Stay safe. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and I do wish you a Happy New Year. K3.
Hello and welcome. We're going to see about this audio delay now.
Heading in Alpha.
Snap test.
Okay. Pointed it that way. What you saying?
Well, I believe that we've got the audio testing. I believe we got it synced up. Let's do another snap test.
Okay. It's real funny. All the years I've talked to people in Joplin.
And that sounds good to me.
Near St. Louis, but I never hear Springfield radio. Well, I did hear. I talked to Bob Heil one night out of Springfield.
Just leave that running.
He said the Ozarks. I said, yeah, Ozarks, Springfield. That's where I used to live or work at Kraft Foods when I was a kid. And had a lot of memories of working there for 2 years.
Get my boom mic a little higher.
But anyway, who am I talking to in Missouri?
Oh, that radio really went down. Audio testing, sound check, 1, 2. Need a Christian from 100 watts and a wire in here doing my sound check. So what I believe it was, for anybody that may be here listening, I think I needed a audio driver download. Downloaded a new audio driver. And restarted the computer. There I am. And now I'm hungry. Lunchtime. All I gotta do is drink more coffee.
How about that? Well, it's doing a good job. What kind of output do you get on your Hughes kit?
I'm the only person in chat. Doesn't run everybody off. Everybody's like, he's just messing around.
Some of their models, that might be the hot water 101 I'm thinking of, or something like that. T-Kit made a lot of equipment. Those are good engineers. They built one of the best amplifiers.
Let me reply to Joe and Jason.
And then they had the
Radio
2 kilowatt models, maybe 1500.
Bothering the Discord.
There's a ton of those still out there floating around. It's getting where you buy the circuit boards in different parts, and people buy the quiet fans and put in them and buy them cheap and fix them up, and they got a great amplifier for a low price. You can't tell the difference between those and the $4,000 jobs. It's really amazing. So, how long you been in ham radio, fan?
K5YVY. See if y'all can hear ICOM on my repeater in town. Mr. ICOM, Mr. Ray just sent me a message saying I called out on your repeater, but nobody was listening. I was sitting here monitoring 146.52. Shame on me.
How about that? Well, I'll be darned. Yeah, some of those radios hold up pretty good. Don't need too much maintenance, and then some of them you got a lot of bad capacitors and sometimes resistors, and of course then you have to worry about the tubes. Some of the early models I think are all tube type before they started making them hybrids with the transistors. So, real amazing. At least you can work on them. They're workable. Just getting out of where all these circuit boards and these TVs, these radios are double, triple-sided boards, and they got little microscopic parts on them, and you can't solder them anymore. Well, I'll tell you, it's really amazing. They got now where these radios...
K5YVY 146.52. I don't know what frequency you're going to, Ray.
Hey there, Joe. November 5, Mike in area.
They soldered those to the circuit
520
board.
also.
And boy, it'd be heck.
Good morning. How you doing?
Special machine.
Just sitting there playing around in the shack this morning.
Throw away and replace the board.
Got me a notification that somebody was trying to
You're in trouble.
get somebody on one of the frequencies, but I think we're bouncing back and forth between frequencies. So how you doing?
The old picture looks just like the dab on it. But if I have
Just kind of going through the news on the computer. What's going on?
for circuit packs, I told my wife when the TV was new, they take
Well, they ought to be plenty of it, plenty of news to look at.
various parts suppliers.
I get to where I don't even look at the weather no more. Go ahead.
Broken screen TVs, and they
I hear you. It's,
those to
most of it is, shall we say, bull, but some of it's entertaining.
now you be wanting a bigger screen.
That's right. Hey, where are you located? No, I'm afraid to turn my beam. I can hear you fine, but I was going to turn my beam, but
Still working fine.
I'm live streaming on YouTube as well, and I'm afraid if I open up my QRZ webpage, it may fiddle with my streaming there. So let me know what direction you are.
It's, but, yeah, you're coming in just great. Don't need to turn it, if you want to, you can, but I hear you full quieting.
Okay, well, I'll just leave it there because I have no problem hearing you, just a little popcorn noise because I'm pointed actually about northwest, so just a little crackling in it, but you're holding the signal, no dropping out, so we'll just leave it where it's at. And, oh, yeah, I got to reply to my wife's text here. She was fixing some lunch, and, yeah, I want some of that, too, so if I don't tell her I won't eat.
A few good old TV guys still around that knows how to do that.
I hear you there. That's,
Retired.
it's just me, so I eat when I get hungry kind of deal. But,
Big dial.
let's see. Other than that, not too awful much going on. Just kind of sitting back and
Microphone.
taking it all in.
Curtis makes some great microphones. Dairy Queen's used them too for the call from the window to the cook, so they could pre-cook the burger.
Well, that's just how to enjoy the day. There's nothing wrong with that for sure.
Plus 3 Turners. I don't remember that mic.
Yeah, I've been
Got a volume on it.
done a fresh computer install. Same computer, just new hard drive, and so I've had to reload all my software and stuff. And I got on to a lot of times, especially when I'm off work, I'll get out here early in the mornings with a big cup of coffee, and I'll go live on YouTube on my YouTube channel, and I'll do some talking. And I done that this morning and realized I had a big audio delay, and I just couldn't stand it. So I finally just got that figured out, and everything's working right. So we just piddling a little bit.
I hear you. I talked to Jimmy and Jeff yesterday for a little while on 520. Like I said, I am surprised I'm doing as well as I am. I mean, my antenna is 5 foot off the ground, and so like I said, it's set up for the moment, but until I can get it a little bit higher.
We're running a hex beam up 40 feet and running about 1,400 watts into it off of a 1306 Odyssey.
Well, you can talk, and it's working, so
Here's the Kenwood TSD.
get there just a little bit at a time. But main thing is you're able to get out there to somebody. I heard Sammy ID on this frequency just a little bit earlier, but I was in the middle of doing some adjustments on this computer stuff, and then even had Ray Novak browsing around the frequency somewhere, trying to make contact with him. I don't know if he's listening or if Sammy's listening. If anybody else is listening, welcome to come on into the conversation. Well, nobody hit that mic key, so it may just be me and you. But anyway, yeah. Well, so what's the plans for the rest of the day?
I'm probably going to go out and finish doing the water treatment for my front porch. Did part of it a little, doing a little bit at a time kind of deal. But, I did one half of the steps yesterday, and I'll probably do the other half today. And You know, that way I can still be able to walk on it.
Settings and all kinds of stuff like that. See, if you got a shortwave radio, you punch it.
Yeah, it's always a fun process. We stained and sealed our porch not long ago, and we was able to keep everybody's feet off of it for a day or two. It was still warm enough outside. It didn't take it too long to dry good enough to walk on. So finally got that out of the way. Just I think you need to do it about every 5 years or so, I think, with that we use. So I don't look forward to it again, but maybe that'll help it last a little longer.
Yeah, well, this is kind of old wood. It's not new wood, and it's kind of soaking up anything you put on it pretty much.
64-foot, 6-element peen, 1500-watt, 922 Kenwood amp.
Yeah, yes, we let the porch dry out for right at a year before we stained and sealed it. So I do the little water test. I take me a little cup of water and I would pour a little bit out on the wood here and there and watch how fast it would soak it up. And it finally got to the point, as soon as it wouldn't puddle and it would just soak right in, that's when we went ahead and threw that stain and seal on it.
Well, like I say, it's older wood. It's it has a water seal left over from the place that I figured, well, let's put it to good use.
So we've been going ever since on ham radio. So back to you, Mr. Pat, K5YVY.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, the older it is, the better to soak it up, that's for sure. Well, I shouldn't have took long to fix those ramen noodles my wife, gourmet lunch, she was going to fix for me. So I guess I'm finna jump off here and run in the house and check on that. See if it's time to eat a lunch snack.
There you go. Good talking with you. Always enjoy it. Like I said, if you get the chance, tell Steve Pruitt I said hello, again. And we'll talk to you later. And 5MIS, be clear.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you mentioned that. I did. I told him that night that we last talked, and he talked pretty highly of you and everything. Was real good folks, and so he said hello back. I just hadn't caught you on air to say that, so I'm glad you reminded me on that part. But he remembered exactly who you was and said hello back.
All righty. Well, thanks for doing the relay, Mr. Joe. Take care.
All right. K5YVY 73. So I think we've got the audio fixed. Who else is in the video with me? See two people in live chat, and one of them's me. Tell me what you see on your thumbs up or something.
Oh boy, I must have really scared him. Well, I guess back to you, Pat, for a final.
No pressure.
Another one or two want to talk.
That's not your thing. That's okay. We're gonna come out here after I eat a little bit of lunch and maybe try to attract some more viewers. Do this right. Sure it continues. All right, well, appreciate anybody that was here watching. Thank you for joining in. That's the sound check for today. We'll be back in a little while. Try to get on this radio. Get on the HF a little bit. 73. Good day.